just in. It seems that the idea for many horror movies have become a reality. Military units tried to lock down a genetics testing laboratory in Johnson County today, when they had gotten a word from an ex-employee that there was unauthorized testing going around in Quadrant 17. When the troops got to the lab, they discovered more than 65 reanimated bodies of the deceased swarming about the laboratory. Surviving scientists say that the outbreak had happened 3 hours before the troops came. Although the laboratory has been contained and no one is getting admitted in or out, there's still no telling on how many may have escaped. Us here at WTCCL 13 would like to take this time to tell you that Johnson County is now at a red alert. We ask that you take the zombie, threat, serious. Make sure your whole family is safe inside the house. Keep all pets indoors as well. Allow no strays because we do not know how this spreads. And most of all, keep all doors and windows closed and locked. More after this station break.
Why, hello. Of course we're going to have that. Got that echo going. Oh, I am getting situated right now. Oh, it's been a long day. I hope everybody's doing well. It is I, getting Rattlocke. It is now 8:22 p.m. 7 minutes late, but that's how it goes. Welcome to the Mad Lab. You guys will be coming in as you do. But just like last time, Narazuri, welcome. See that you have just rolled on in just like the people in jiu-jitsu. They just roll on in. It's good to have you here. Buckle Bomb Entertainment. Hey! Buckle Bomb Entertainment is doing some crafting as well tonight. You got a show going on this weekend, so I'm wishing you a good luck for that. Yeah, I've seen your work. Your work is very good. It's very what's the term I like to use? It's very lucrative. Looks very lucrative. You definitely can make some money on that. Pay some bills. You have skills to pay bills. So I'm very pleased to have you on here. Buckle Bomb Entertainment, Narazuri, Buckle Bomb. Good to meet you guys. But tonight, we're going to have some fun. It's going to be a little bit different. This is the Mad Lab, if you will. And I got my focus specs on. Do some zooming and whatnot. Is that right? Yes. Turn these bad boys on. Boom, boom. There we go. Because I'm going to need some focus tonight because I'm working on none other than Juniper's wrestling gear. Now, what kind of wrestling gear do you ask? Well, I am making her or converting a shirt. I took a picture of it and posted it on Facebook in case you guys are wondering. This is the shirt right here. Boom. Authentic, just like Juniper. So we're going to be making, we're going to go with a full-on like retro vibe, some 80s stuff where you see the tears in it, fringes, cuts here and there, very befitting, and we're going to be seeing Juniper sporting it not too long from now. So we're very much looking forward to that. So we're going to get underway, but first, what I want to do, also if you guys haven't yet, Skull and Mortar. Hello, that's why I waited. I hope you're doing well, Skull and Mortar. Skull and Mortar's got some awesome news coming this Sunday. He's going to be unveiling some awesome information dealing with wrestling that a wrestling promotion that has been gone for several years. I want to say 4 or 5 years. And now they're making a comeback, and they're coming back in a big way. So we're looking forward to that announcement. I know I am. I tried to see if I could pressure him into spoiling it a little bit for me, but he didn't. It's okay. But no, we're all definitely looking forward to that. Also, while you guys are here, just remember, besides his promotion wrestlers, we also have skullandmortar.com, the barbecue sauces. Narazuri has already purchased some, is getting ready to purchase more. And then we got Buckle Bomb Entertainment here with youtube.com/Buckle Bomb Entertainment with some awesome interviews. And they have awkward takes. They do post, like last night they did a post AEW. They talked about many things in the wrestling world. So definitely give them a check out. But no, yeah, tonight is going to be awesome. We are converting this shirt so that it will be wearable and performable by Juniper. Big Kick Energy herself. But one of the other things I need to do, got an interview with Brooke Havoc out Tuesday. Hey, we got an interview, so it's already out. I hit you up on the Facebook Messenger, Mr. Mortar. So we are going to be cleaning now, if you will, because this is, as you can tell, this is okay, all fine and dandy when I'm doing my but I'm working with cloth, and I don't want to tear the cloth up. I mean, yes, I am going to be tearing the cloth up. However, I don't want it to get stained or hacked up in different ways that I do not see fit. So we're going to be cleaning this area a little bit. Oh, you haven't checked yet. Well, when you do, tell me. No. Actually, don't tell me what's going on. I must know. So we're going to put this. I'm going to pick up this little spot just a little bit. Once again, thank you guys for being here. Am I coming in at an echo? I don't know. Oh, you got a screen print set up. Nice. You're doing all of it. You spend any time with your family? I'm just kidding.
So, just let me know. Like I said, you guys help me. Except I have no production truck. Just give me a heads up, and I'll try to keep an eye out for you guys. Let me know if I'm echoing, if I'm coming in too quietly, if I'm not coming in at all, stuff. You guys chiming in helps me out a great deal to give you guys. It'd be good to lease a warehouse and offices. Yes, that'd be great. I think yes. Skull and Mortar Enterprises. S&M. Yes, S&M. The first thing I'm gonna do is remove this. Stuff on top. It's not water type peoples. Okay, we have these guys here. Cool. What's in here again? Oh yes, money. It's there. So let me put some secrets right here. Skull and Mortar Collective, the S&M Collective. So yeah, just clear off a little spot so that I can get underway with
This
the
Vista,
crafting
it seems
for
that the
tonight,
Union
experimenting.
capabilities have become a reality. Military units try
As
to lock down a genetics
uh,
testing laboratory in Johnson
soon
County.
as I am
Now,
caught up
from an
with
ex-employee,
all of
there's
my
unauthorized testing going around in Quadrant 17.
missions,
The
I'm
truth
going to
is,
have a
Johnson
wonderful thing. I'm working on a book right now. I'm actually working on 3 books right now. It was a children's book, but alas, the person. Thank you. I have. Eventually, this my entire work desk is going to be just covered with stickers. As a matter of fact, if you happen to have any order label stickers that you haven't used yet, definitely when I come by to buy some more sauce, if you'd like to take some of those and have them on display, that'd be fun. But yes, and I've got some. Let's see this here. Oh yes, these are for honorary Vinions.
say that the
Um,
operating room have
in
to
order
require
to become a Vinion is one of
these
my
library
devout
doesn't contain an OSD
fans,
missed
fandom
interaction.
and whatnot. There are
So,
people that stick by
whenever
my
you need
side.
to
They
take
promote
this
me
sample,
and everything that I do. Other things, and when they become that, I introduce them to this metal right here, which is fun. It's 3D printed uh, by uh, Franklin 3D 30 group. And this one is going to. I currently have 3. Yes, love a buckle bomb sticker. You're very far out, so I'll probably have to send you my address, my mailing
take
address.
this time to tell you that Johnson County is
But
now
yes,
an adult
so I
learner.
have
We ask
all
that you
kinds of
take this
things I've
time
been
to
working
tell
on. I'm
us
going to get this guy mounted. That's the
about
Hulk
it. Make sure you
that
keep your
I
pets safe.
subjected to a heat gun.
Keep out pets
Uh,
indoors as well. Allow no
but I
strays
was
or
watching
children
this
near the
gentleman.
windows.
I like crafting,
Also
so I
lock
watch videos based on
all
crafting.
doors and windows closed.
And, I like this guy's the guy's desk he had, or the table he had, which I only just started recently watching his shows. And, he has a desk kind of like mine, but his is completely covered
Final station break.
with stickers and uh, Mod Podge like playing card. Like he's this one desk he has that at one of his stations isn't stickers. They're old Ninja Turtle and Marvel trading cards and just movie cards. Like I saw RoboCop. I saw escaping me. I saw some Friday the 13th trading cards. And I loved it because that's what he did. He just laid them all on there and then put a layer of since he was working on it heavily, he just put a layer of Mod Podge on everything. He didn't do resin or anything like that. So I'm very entertained by doing that. A lot of stickers coated throughout this. I'm probably going to lay a layer of Mod Podge or whatnot. And John, and you have a name. Skull and Mortar, so awesome. Your TikTok, or is it your YouTube? I think it was your TikTok. He actually got to try Coca-Cola Light, the soda that tastes like pixels, as Coke would say, which I was extremely excited about. I went to try to buy it online, said it wasn't available, and I'm not willing to drive all the way to Las Vegas to get a couple bottles. However, this just came out. It just was everywhere. Is the marshmallow Coca-Cola. So I'm going to be filming myself either later tonight or sometime in the afternoon. We'll see in a second, and I'm gonna give that a taste test. It's watermelon and strawberry and other natural flavor. So that's cool. I'm excited about that. Looking forward to that. See these stickers. I unfortunately didn't completely clean the desk when I was laying the stickers down, so some of them are coming back up, which is why when I get them coated enough, when I have a nice polish, if you will. All of that now done. Let's see if I can do it. It's in Uranus, Indiana. They're in Anderson, and they sell awesome fudge. But that's what they call it. It's Uranus fudge. I get this. Oh, better. All right, we're gonna check out my ceiling real quick. Ugh. Everything's upside down. Not if I twist it. Twist. And this is one of my bigger projects, so more. No. There you go. That should be good enough.
This just in. It seems that the idea for many horror movies have
Okay,
become reality.
so
Military units try
out of the way.
to
I'm going to go ahead and turn these off. It's very hot in the lab tonight. I don't mind.
Unauthorized testing going around in Quadrant 17. When the troops
Let's lay out.
discovered more than 65 reanimated bodies of the deceased.
I'll lay this shirt out. There we go. So, here's the shirt. It is a size small, and I'm going to be making certain cuts on it and whatnot so that we make sure that it's not too constricting movement-wise and whatnot, so that she can actually wrestle in it. So one of the first things we're going to do that I like in the 80s, especially like if you ever seen Flashdance and whatnot, the metal worker, she's got the very wide, they call it boat neck.
Surviving scientists
Open neck cut, and it starts from here. It goes all the way around to here. So I'm going to be making that cut. I would line it with this nice silver. So just right here. Dotted lining it so that I can get the proper areas cut, and then as smooth as I possibly can. With the scissors.
Make sure your whole family is safe inside the house. Keep all pets indoors as well. Allow no strays because we do not know how this spreads. And most of all, keep all doors and windows closed and locked.
All right, so the copper is now gone. And I found out this trick, which I never knew about, because if you just leave it like that, it looks silly. But if once you cut it, if you do this pull, it will roll up on itself, which is what I want. And you can grab here and you can pull right here like that. And there it is. And there it is. You just do this, you do this little tug and it rolls in on itself. I love that. That is awesome. Back then I never realized you could do that stretch and it would roll in on itself. I was just constantly going, how do I make this do that? And I would sit there and try to glue it down or iron it and stuff. And it's like, no, just pull it. Like, oh, well, you know. Okay, so next, we're going to do a little thing with the sleeves here. I'm going to do a little cut down in here to give still some coverage here, but we're going to do a little bit of shoulder exposure here. So we'll fold this down like this. I'll take this mark right here. I'm going to do some dottage again. Some shoulder exposure. And we'll cut around. This is done. We'll do the same thing. We'll do a little bit of a tug and it will roll in on itself. Perfect. And pull a little harder in some areas. There. And so then when she wears the shirt, it'll have some shoulder exposure, if you will. Avocado con! Mad Labs as much as Mad Libs. And Master of Hooks. Hi. Sorry, the goggles had to come off for a little bit. It's very hot in the lab right now. I sent Roji with the bill to turn my AC back on. He didn't pay. So no, it's that hot today. Honestly, that's how bad it was. Heat index had it at 107 where I'm at. So let's keep our fingers crossed for a cooler day. Right now. So, all right, so here we go. I'm going to do this fold here. I'm going to attach the fold. I'm going to lay it down. I'm going to trace or dot, if you will. Another high. Their tag team. There we go. Let's do the dottage. All right. So do the dots. And we're going to make the cuts. I remember when I was a kid, one of my favorite wrestlers growing up was Brutus the Barber Beefcake, and I liked, and my mom hated it because I would take new shirts and I would cut fringes and do everything like that. So here we go. We're gonna pull it tight again. Boom. Just pull it tight, and there you go. And now we have an open boat neck, and we have two little exposed shoulder dealies. So that's fun. She's gonna like that, I hope. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do some fringes, and we're gonna start right about here. Well, I mean, we're gonna cut all the way up here. We're gonna do something different down here once that's done. Yes, we are. Like, am I? Yes, I am. Actually, the first thing I want to do is cut off this band right here. So I'm gonna turn this sideways, as The Rock would say, as Juwan Johnson. I'm going to cut this straight across, just above the stick. That's great. We're modifying this entire shirt with no use of stitches, no stitches necessary. There you go. Boom. Did that with an old Long John Jimmy's St. Armand's teenager. It's very nice. The funny thing is, I didn't even really get into anime until later on. My older sister, introduced me to Sailor Moon when I was like probably like 12, 13 years old. Although I could argue that if anybody ever watched Pokemon when they were a kid, then they were introduced to anime. So there we go. We have the bottom now done. And the goal is we're going to cut straight up. Just cut straight up, and we're going to stop ever so shortly of the graphic, the t-shirt graphic. I have an idea. I think I'll do that in a second. First, just because I may not like it, so let's do this first, and then I'll work on it. So we're just going to cut straight up both sides of the shirt. All right. There we go. Now, once again, straight up. I'm doing about 3/4 to an inch apart. It's pretty close, pretty true. Some people measure this, not me. I eyeball it, regret it after, such as most scientists do when they experiment. This has been such a long time since I've ever done like fringes or cuts or anything like this. I remember I had a friend of mine that I had worked with. She wanted this kind of look as well a while back with an old shirt she had. I said, yeah, I can try it out. And I had no... I took a week. I waited another week before I did this because when I did her shirt, I was quite certain I knew what I was doing, but I'd never researched. And when I'd done it and brought it back to her, she's like, what did you do? I was like, I thought I was doing it right. And she then let me know the shirt's significance, and I was like, oh, I am so sorry that I just completely destroyed your shirt. But it was in the name of science, so she shouldn't have given it to me. Me not taking the blame for something I should totally take the blame for. All right. You're almost there. At least for this side. Alright, so this side is now done. So this side next is the paint dry portion. I do not have the same wrist strength I had when I was younger. I used to be able to take scissors and just buzzsaw through, and as I'm cutting this, my wrists just start to tell me. I got those carpet tunnels. I should invest in one of those little rolling discs that do the cutting. Okay. Very sweaty in here. Just accidentally grabbed her shirt.
This just in. It seems
3 more cuts.
horror movies have become a reality. Military units tried to lock down a genetics testing lab
2 more
in
cuts.
Johnson County today, but they had gotten a word from an ex-employee that there was unauthorized testing going around
Okay.
Quadrant 17. When the troops got to the lab, they discovered more than 65 reanimated bodies of the deceased roaming about the laboratory.
Alright, so here we go. Have those now. And so what I'm going to do is take these and like the same thing I did up at the top. I'm going to pull them. After I pull them, you let them go, and boom, they got that little roll. They got that roll going. There we go. Pull. Pull, let go. It's so easy to do, and it gives it that little pull, let go. Just pull, let go, pull, let go. I didn't realize that that was the trick when I learned this 3 days ago on YouTube. It blew my mind. I was like, that's all you gotta do? And you get that look? Come on. Welcome back, Stormwater. I hope everything went well. There we go. Pull. You know, somebody actually had very fun gear with their t-shirts and stuff. The late, great Rob Kincaid. Almost every shirt he ever had fringes on it like this. So there we go. We got that going on. And what I'm going to do now is try to remember what I was doing. Okay, so here's the middle. So I'm going to take this and tie this to a knot right here.
Make sure your whole family is safe inside the house. Keep all pets indoors as well. Allow no strays because we do not know how this spreads.
There you go.
And most of all,
I'll do it this
keep
side.
all doors and windows closed and locked.
Making sure I don't accidentally tie the back to the front. What about you guys? Have you guys recently done any kind of clothing or even t-shirt modification? If so, let me know. Even if it's as simple as just doing cutoffs. Like, I just cut the sleeves off my shirt. That's it. Because it was hot out. Gotta just make all these knots. Because she didn't want a crop top, and I asked her if she wanted fringes, and she's like, oh, heck yes. So I'm like, well, the best of both worlds. We got up to a certain mark. We got the crop part and the fringes. I was originally going to fringe the sleeves, but I like doing the open holes on the top. So, hey, buttons and button presses are always fun and lucrative. I'm going to cut this one. So that I can tie these. Down top. That's cool. You actually have the comic shop in Missouri purchase them from you? Just sitting here tying knots. Well, John, Skull, did I say John? Skull and Mortar, I was going to say, if you want, this gentleman is located out of the Indianapolis area, so if you don't want to have to go through the process of purchasing a button machine, you can always hit. I'm sure Avocado Kong would love to work with you on getting some buttons made. And I believe his prices are fairly good. Tell him to go Vinny Rattlocke. Maybe. Actually, he could probably charge you double. That's probably what I have. You're like, oh, you know him, huh? 75. Okay, here we go. So now I'm going to flip the shirt. Try to find where the middle is. All these. Okay, here we go. Looking for the middle because I forgot. Right. Oh, that one's tied already. Get it away from me. Get it away from me.
Genetics testing laboratory in Johnson County today, where they had gotten a word from an ex-employee that there was unauthorized testing going around in Quadrant 17. When the troops got to the lab, they discovered more than 65 reanimated bodies of the deceased swarming about the laboratory.
There we go. I know you do. I know you say your name in every video. Still can't help it. Be respectful. So, this tied. This one's not so rough tied. This one next. Double knotting every shirt. Every two next to each other.
Surviving scientists say that the outbreak had happened 3 hours before the troops came. Although the laboratory has been contained and no one is getting admitteds in or out, there's still no telling on how many may have escaped.
I keep pulling my work away from me to focus on it better, and then I realize that I'm not in the camera shot. My crafting is camera shot, if you will. There we go. Another knot. Whoa, I almost shoelace knotted it. But that would look funny. Just out of nowhere, she's got all these fringes, and there's just one shoelace knot fringe. What was he thinking when he did that? He wasn't. Go. Oh god, I'm doing this. I said shoelace knot. Now my brain's like, shoelace knot it. Fringe science. Yes, it's my fringe theory. Woo. I think next week I'm actually going to do a contest for all my nights. Just a fun one, nothing big or anything like that. But I have these hell notes. I have the new special ones that I actually got from overseas, printed I believe in Hong Kong, and they're big silly looking bills, but they're supposedly more authentic. There's a tool. When two people have differences they need to settle. We're talking Master Hook. Sorry. Well, I didn't know I was going to have to explain this, but I will. And I have one. And look at that. I have one left over. So, because nobody else is paying attention. Tight it on its on. All right, so there we go. The sleeves here. All that. Let me. Clean up some of these edges. Pretty even on that. And then just the simplest thing is I'm going to just do 3 right across the back. Simple enough. We're going to do a small one here, a larger one, and then another little. I'm going to attempt to do this without cutting the front of the shirt. Hello, John. How are you doing? Have you watched the Batman movie that came out 4 months ago? Actually, no, I still haven't seen the Batman movie that's come out 4 months ago. You came right in and just put me on the spot, didn't you, Worm Hedgehog? Well, thank you. I appreciate it. But you know what? It's been 4 months, so if anybody spoils anything, it's my fault for not seeing it yet. So there you have it. All right, so go right about. Actually, what I should do, I should pull it like this. Yeah, that makes more sense. Why did I do that?
Military units tried to lock down a genetics testing laboratory in
Pull it in half this way.
Well, they had got a word from
Pull it in half like that.
there was unauthorized testing
Fold these up.
in Quadrant 17. When the troops got to the lab, they discovered more than 65 reanimated bodies and the deceased swarming about the laboratory.
It's four. Yes, Avocado-Con. It's a 4-month-long movie. But thank you, Worm Hedgehog, for coming in with that run-in. Was not ready for that. I didn't even know how to answer that. So I'm gonna make one cut, long cut here, and 2 shortcuts. Fourth. There we go. There we are. We're gonna do a short one here. Another short one here. Order. We're gonna do just a little teeny one right here. All right, so there we go. We got these 4. Now I'm gonna do the thing again. Just stretch them. Oh no! Just hurry. I lost everybody. No, I didn't lose you totally. Everybody come back to me. The Robert Pattinson Batman movie gave me No Man's Land vibes. Oh, yeah, very true. Oh, that's, no. Sorry, I'm reading comments now because my regular internet went to poop, but I still have. Oh, that's too bad. Rest in peace, Alan Grant. Let's see what can I do. Gotta make a quick move. Hang tight for a second. That was fun. All right. Lost my Wi-Fi, so I'm hotspotting my phone. I am now entering a broadcast. Yes, I am. Yes, that's me.
Hello, everybody. Anyway,
my Mini has been on a Sesame Street book kick, and right now we're doing the
monster at the end of the book. So we're very excited about that.
So here we are. Cool. I am here. It's 9:02. So there is the shirt. There's the front of it. We have the awesome fringes right here. Fringes go down plenty. So we have a boat neck that we cut in, as well as some open shoulderage, as you can see. And then we even did the tears in the back, the slits in the back. And I think we did a marvelous job. marvelous, simply marvelous. All right, very happy with that. There we go. Cool. Honestly, I don't see there if there's anything else really to do. Grover's one of my favorites. Both my sons love Grover, so and I'm happy. I used to do tons of character voices way back in the day, and I used to do Gilbert Godfrey, especially like Iago. And now I can't, not to save my life. If you had a pistol up against my head and you said do Gilbert Godfrey, I would just sure. I love it. Yes, like tonight, another monster at the end of the book, and I had read it to him so much that now he does the Elmo part where we'll just read it. He'll just immediately, he won't even have the book in front of him, and he'll just, because we'll be like, did it say there was a monster at the end of the book? Oh, it's just Mr. Grover. And so, yeah, Grover Godfrey. Oh, that was a surprise. No, that would be terrible. But yeah, so it's like the three that I can do the easiest is Elmo, Grover, and Kermit the Frog. So I just have to make my way to Hollywood and find the guy that does those voices and drop a sandbag, and I'll have the parts. As soon as I get rid of the other probably 20,000 people who can do the voices too in front of me. There you go. John Skull and Mortar, if you need Grover or Elmo or Kermit the Frog to do any voiceovers to sell to sell some Beach Bum barbecue sauce, I'm your guy. So that is awesome. This is great. This is us. Hopefully you can hear me. So yeah, there we go. Boom. This is a finished product. I'm very happy with it. I can't wait. I'm going to take some pictures of it, send it to Juniper, make sure that she's okay with it. If there's any extra stuff here and there, no, I think she's going to be pretty happy with it. And I can't wait to see her wrestle. I love, and that's one of the reasons why I love making stuff. Because I like making stuff for people. I like it when people commission me. I think it'll look cute. Yes. I think I do hope she enjoys this. I like making things for people, especially when they get to put it on display. Stage that she performs on, people are going to see that and go, "Oh my God, who did that for you?" And she can just mention my name, and then they say, "Hey, you want to cut up a shirt for me?" And I'm like, "Heck yeah!" I'm always willing to experiment with garments of the fabric nature. So there you are. There you have it. That is today. That was our project for today, and our project is now done. So let's talk about future projects. Let's talk about you guys. I heard some of you guys were able to put stuff. Guys had actually done things. Saw that Narazuri had actually done some drawings and sketches and stuff. So bravo to that, Master Crooks. I heard you told me, I think earlier this week, or was it last week, that you had done some art as well. I'm very happy to see that. So if you guys are interested, maybe this weekend, we did a Juniper shirt. Maybe this weekend could be a fun little project for all of us to do some kind of an apparel, do a clothing or accessory creation this weekend. What do you say to that? A hat, a pair of sunglasses, for example. These guys, check these out. I used these all the time back in the day. These were just a Dollar Tree, pair of shades, and I happen to have some. Spikes on hand. So there you go. Very, very metal, if you will. And But yeah, um, I love these. I've had these the longest. What am I? Fine. Yeah, you should. I wish you did have a hockey mask molded to your face, because I even have the size XL hockey masks, and you still have, even the biggest hockey masks that are available for retail right now are still right here. John, you and me, we both have humongous melons. So actually getting really ahead of me, Avocado Kong. I've been approached by a friend of mine who is doing some fan films and having spit some ideas to him, and that is actually one of the ideas we were spitballing, is to do a live action future, like in Tales, and you find out Sid is actually still doing what he does, but he's doing it in order to try to save the toys, because he feels that with the destruction that he was causing, he needs to atone for his sins. So that's going to be fun if we get the right stuff, because he's looking into finding some backers for it and everything. But with all this out of the way, the shirt is done. Like I said, maybe this weekend you guys should try some kind of a some kind of a apparel creation. Do some glasses up, do up some shirts, pants, whatever, shorts, trunks, whatever you want, whatever feels good. Matter of fact, next week, if I can get my hands on the right items, I'm looking for a small little engraver for my rotary tool. I don't have them with me right now, but I've finally gotten in and speaking of the hockey masks, I have the Jason hockey mask rings that go on your fingers, and I have Brandon Profit, who was the winner of the second ever Omega 13. The first Omega 13 was the former horrorcore champion of, which was Vengeance. So those two guys are going to be getting a special Omega 13 rings. And the only way you can get it is if you win Omega 13 battle royal. Now, rings are fine, but instead of just giving them a hockey mask ring, we're going to be doing some engraving. We're going to be adding some stuff onto the front of the mask, as well as putting words, names, dates, and everything all around it. I'm going to have, hopefully, also ordered it next week. There's a special zoom lens, so you'll be able to see up close of me doing the engraving as it goes on, like really close. And then we'll be getting those out to the two winners over time. And then hopefully, who knows, we'll have another Omega 13 coming up soon. I know right now we've had to push off because we're so successful in helping out this venue by doing our wrestling shows there that they have now taken on all these other bookings and forgot about us. Oh, well. So we are currently shooting for October, in which October we're going to have a ring. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be Vinny's Halloween treat. Again, it's going to be another horror slash, just fun show. It's still going to be family. Yeah. See how will do. Definitely do that, Avocado. So we're going to work on that, and then shortly after that, if I have no commissions lined up, we're going to be doing two different things. First off, it's on the road to VoltCon. I am going to be a featured artist in the Artist Alley for VoltCon 2022. If you love Voltron or any kind of 80s pop culture cartoons and toys and stuff, this will be the convention to go to. It's only 2 days, and it's in October. I believe it's October 7th, 8th. I believe it's the first or second weekend in October. Up in Indianapolis, and I'm going to be a featured artist as well. And in the silent auction that they're having, that they raise money for charity, I'm going to be making 6 bowling pins. These guys. And but the funny thing is, I found out these are actually. Wonder if I have one painted like this. These are the PBA Tour bowling pins. I don't know if you can see that or not. The PBA Tour bowling pins were used during the PBA tour. I have 40 of these, and they were originally priced in their condition at $47. Yes, Coconut City Avocado Kong. That's right. um, just in case people in the future didn't watch that. That's what Avocado Kong just said. He does poop in the city. He doesn't live there. He just drives all the way there to Duke it. But I'm going to be doing 6 bowling pins in the style of the Paladins, uh, 6 original characters of Voltron. Maybe I'll do a couple more, and maybe get back into some more bowling pin art. I used to do Jason Voorhees, all the different war movie characters. I even used to do bowling pins up to be zombie bashing weapons. That was fun. And not only that, I'm currently, one of the books I'm working on is a crafting book to end boredom. It's very many pages. If anybody has ever heard of a game called Morton's List back in the day, it's just a set of dice in a book, and you would roll dice, and it would tell you to do things. Well, that's what this is going to do. However, this is going to be focused on creativity, ingenuity, and craft. Well, I believe, I'm just doing the original Voltron characters. I know at a convention, they actually have a show hall that you can go and sit and watch all of the different Voltron shows, whether it be the movies, the different universes, all of them. And there's even personnel, people that were a part of all the different Voltrons that are there answering questions and doing appearances and stuff as well. It's going to be a great time. It's only 2 days, and it's actually very affordable, especially if you're a Voltron fan. I know Hillbilly Jed has now seen me 2 years. He's been there twice that I know of, to visit me and to check out all the Voltron stuff. So definitely, if you don't yet, sorry, if you're looking for a reason to travel in October, there's a good one right there. But no, with this book is I'm going to be slowly creating it, and I'll be testing it in front of everybody, where I will take dice and I will have items and I will roll dice, and it will make me make things before your very eyes, and we'll be testing out the book to see how successful it is before I put it on shelves for you guys to buy. But no, once again, thank every one of you for being here tonight. Can't wait to get this to Juniper. Hopefully she loves it. And Master Hooks, God bless you. I hope you fly as well as you, Avocado Kong, Skull and Mortar, Narazuri, as well as Buckle Bomb Entertainment. Just once again, plugging you guys out. If you ever want to see Avocado Con in action, you can actually get on. I forget the website is right offhand, but it's, if you do hashtag NWA, National Digit Wrestling Alliance, you can see Avocado Kong in action doing professional thumb wrestling, which I was a fan of for the fact that I currently have a professional thumb wrestling champion, which is the great and mysterious and completely delirious Satu Jin. So the fact that I have a thumb wrestling champion, and the fact that I found another thumb wrestling promotion, we got some stuff going wonderful. I don't know. I heard that there's a possibility that there was some disbandment going on, original promotion, but somebody's going to be carrying that torch soon. Until then, thank you guys very much for being a part of this. Every second and fourth Saturday is going to be Currently Horrible Horror. We'll be watching movie trailers, fan films, and other things dealing with horror. Peace be with you as well, Master. So I don't remember if this is the fourth Saturday, then we'll definitely be there tonight. I'm getting ready to film me doing a tasting review of the Marshmallow Limited Edition Coca-Cola, and hopefully tomorrow I'll be getting my hands on some of the zeros. But Mr. Hooks, we greatly appreciate it. So catch that. A matter of fact, tomorrow morning, 11:45 a.m. Eastern Time on YouTube, I'm doing a tasting and review of this spice, Grim Peppers. They use ghost peppers and yellow scorpion. And he asked me to try 3 different things with this season, and I did. And because it is a 25-minute review, I throw stuff in there. I mentioned scone. I mention other things as well as try these 3 items with this seasoning to see how it goes. Seasoning is so rare that he only makes 1,000 of these different bottles a year, and the only way you can get them is through cash, and you have to meet him personally to purchase these items. So, hopefully, I'll see you guys because I'll be there live talking to you guys on YouTube, youtube.com/TheBadassNetwork. But just remember, until tomorrow morning, this wasn't just crafting. This wasn't just doing what I can to make Juniper look awesome in the ring. This wasn't about you guys having your experimental observation with me as I invent a wonderful garment. This science. Have a wonderful. Roji, hit the red button.